Excellent day for an exorcism.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am back from vacation. It was a much needed vacation, but I am so happy to be back. Had a great time over on the islands there in Hawaii. I will be doing a video recap of some of the pictures and videos I took while I was out there if you are interested in that. So definitely hit the notification bell to see when that drops. It has taken me a lot longer than I expected. I took so many more pictures and videos than I expected. But we're back. I managed to survive. I didn't get bit. I didn't get sunburnt. And I didn't drown. So I checked off all the boxes in my Hawaii to-do list. It is very easy to get burnt over there. That sun is just absolutely unrelentless, and yeah, you need to apply layer after layer of suntan lotion if you're a fairer skinned person as myself. But luckily this was not my first stint out there. I've been punished by the sun over there before, so I was very happy not to come home a lobster. But anyway, all that aside, we are back. We're talking physical media. I did get some 4K titles in while I was gone. You will see some unboxing videos for those in the next few days. But today I want to talk about the release of this month, possibly the release of the year. This was huge news when it got announced. It's, of course, its 50th anniversary. And rest in peace, we just lost the director just a short couple of weeks ago. But of course, I am talking about the 4K Steelbook Best Buy exclusive for the 1973 horror film, The Exorcist. Wow. There is so many different releases for this film that have come out. You have that purple Bible-looking one. You have like the Ultimate Edition. You got this Steelbook. There's a slipcover edition. I'm sure there'll be others, and probably some others I've forgotten about or haven't mentioned or don't even know about. I did pick up the Ultimate Edition. I believe it was an import. I ordered it on Diabolic, so I still have yet to see anything as far as when that ships, but I would assume I'd be getting it at some point in the next week or so. Hard to say, though. But either way, I did pick up this version of it, too. This went out of stock very early, but then it came back. I'm not sure if it's in stock now, but I really do like what they did with the cover of this and the Steelbook, so I had to pick this one up, and I may be giving this away once that Ultimate Edition comes in. There's no real need for me to have both, except for as a collector to have both, so there's a chance I keep it, but there's a chance I won't. So definitely hit those notification bells. We are getting very close to 900 subscribers. Once we do, I will be giving away another 4K physical release, whether it's a slipcover edition or a Steelbook. I'm not sure just yet. I do have a horror title I want to give away in October. So if we do get there relatively soon, I'll be giving that away. But I do have some other Steelbooks that I am planning on giving away at some point as we hit some milestones here on the channel. So thank you for all the support and the continued support, dude. I really do appreciate it. Felt the love while I was out there in Hawaii. So thank you all for if you're a new subscriber, if you've been with me from the beginning, I can't thank you guys enough. But either way, let's talk about The Exorcist. This, of course, was released 1973. It made headlines for sure. It was a huge box office success, mainly because of all the controversy. I mean, they just didn't have movies like this at that time. Today, if you compare this to today's horror movies, maybe this isn't, even that crazy, I guess you could say. But this movie still is scary. I watched this as a young kid, and this movie absolutely terrified me. I hadn't watched it in years, so I was very happy to check this out. I did watch the director's cut. You may not believe it, but look, I somehow managed to put this back in the plastic. There's a slot open. I ripped it perfectly so I could slide it off. But let's get it off so you can see it in all its glory. It is a matte finish, no real shine to it, but for a movie like this, I don't think it's needed. Really do like this cover from Best Buy. I'll show you the back here. got the window open. But yeah, this is incredible release. I really do like it. It's not the greatest if you're looking at special features. There's no, documentary or bonus features or this or that, but you do get a couple different commentaries from, of course, William Friedkin, the director. You also get, I believe, a commentary from the producer screenwriter William Peter Blatty. Not sure if I pronounced that right or just completely butchered it. I believe he's also the author of the original book, if I read that correctly. So that's cool. And that's pretty much it. You do get an introduction by Friedkin as well, but that's only on disc 2. I'll show you the spine here. Warner Brothers. So this is a 2-disc set. I had originally thought this was coming with a Blu-ray, but it did not. These are 2 4K discs. So that is very cool. You get the director's cut and the theatrical cut on 4K, both discs. You do get a digital code. But let's show you some of the disc art here. There's not much to say when it comes to disc art, so if you're a big fan of disc art, you may be disappointed here, but this is the extended director's cut right here disc. It does have the commentaries on both discs. It just doesn't have, for whatever reason, the introduction by William Friedkin on this disc 1. So not sure how long that is, but usually the introductions are, a minute, 2 minutes max. So the fact they couldn't put that on disc 1 is kind of a low mark for me, but it's not the end of the world either. And here we have the theatrical cut, and it's just in black. So that's pretty much all you get there. But you do have some nice inside artwork here. Got her levitating above the bed. So front and back, very, very nice release from Warner Brothers. It's probably, like I said, could be the release of the year. As far as the transfer goes, I watched the entire director's cut not too long ago, literally a couple minutes ago. It looked great, don't get me wrong, but it didn't blow me away. Some of the opening scenes when they're out in the desert digging, I thought looked really, really good on the OLED. Whereas other scenes, again, it looked fine. I don't take this as a negative, but it wasn't like just blowing me away. It didn't look like it was filmed yesterday in a lot of the movie. But yeah, I don't know if I had ever seen the director's cut, but there is some added stuff. I know they did some mixing with some music and stuff. I'm definitely going to be checking out that theatrical cut here very soon as well to see all of the differences. But I did read that spider walk that she does down the stairs bleeding out of her mouth was only in the director's cut. So that was very cool to see. But yeah, if you're interested in this, I would highly recommend it, especially if you're a fan of this movie. It's considered one of the best horror movies of all time. I have to agree with that. It's up there on my list. Of course, I am not the craziest horror person, but when it comes to iconic horror movies, this has got to be one of the top 5, top 10. It's up there for sure. So yeah, this has been a great release, and I'm very excited to get that Ultimate Edition whenever it does come in from Diabolic, so I can share that with you guys. So let me know down in the comments what you think of this movie. If you have the 4K, if you picked it up, what are your thoughts on the transfer, special features? Are you okay with it? Are you okay with it getting no Blu-ray disc? I'm the fan. I do like getting the Blu-ray, but the fact that they gave us 2 4K discs, you really can't complain. I will mention there is no Dolby Vision on this, but they do give you Dolby Atmos, so that is a cool addition there if you are a audiophile. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm happy that both cuts are on 4K. I will be doing an unboxing of another movie I just got, and in that case, you get only one version of the film on 4K, and the other version is on Blu-ray only, and that tends to drive me nuts at some points. But either way, I've been blabbing out way too much in this, so we'll go ahead and cut it short here. I hope everyone is doing great. I hope the last week has flown by for you guys if you've been working hard. I'm back to reality now. I'm now working, so it's back to the grind, but I am happy to come back to YouTube and talk physical media, talk our passion about collecting these great titles, especially in 4K, as you know, on my channel. So yeah, guys, definitely, if you're a fan of this movie, I would highly recommend it. Even if you don't get the Steelbook, get the slipcover. I wasn't a fan of that slipcover cover art, and I know some people are. So if it's not a big bother to you, pick up the slipcover edition. I believe it's only like $21, $22. It's really not too bad for a pretty good restoration. If I were to rate the transfer, of course, I didn't have the Blu-ray of this, but I'd give it probably a 3.5, 4 out of 5. It's good. It's just not, you know, blow me away, you know, great transfer. But anyway, that is it. I'm gonna leave you now with some Hawaiian that I learned while I was gone, and I will put actually what I say on the screen. So, ahui ho, malama pono, mahalo nui loa for watching.